Chapter 39 The Stair. I awoke with a smile. Last night had been wild and crazy. I'm not going into detail, but let's just say it involved me, twilight, a bed, a locked door, and 3 hours of alone time. I climbed out of bed and felt a sharp pain in my groin. I yelped in pain and fell to the floor holding them. Shit, why did we had to be so rough? It was already damaged. I took a few ragged breaths and stood with effort. I stuck to the door and opened it. I walked out and headed for the stairs. Once I arrived at the top, I took a deep breath and started to walk down them. With every step, I let a small yelp of pain. Halfway down them, I stopped and leaned against the railing. I was breathing heavily from the effort of walking down the stairs. Who would have thought that your groin crease hurts so bad you can't even walk? I raised my hand and face soft. I forgot I had wings. I don't have to walk in the door this pain. I spread my wings slowly flew downstairs, careful not to hit anything. When I reached the bottom of the stairs, I slowly hovered into the kitchen. Once I entered the kitchen, I shook my head. The kitchen was a mess. Dishes piled high, food wrappings everywhere, old food on the counters, and I was pretty sure that family of rats were making a home at the table. David and Greg need to learn to clean up after themselves. I flew over the cabinet and opened it. Empty. So was the others. All there was to eat was a single apple. I thought outside and picked it up. I took a bite and shuddered. It was rotten. I spit out the pieces in my mouth and flew to the living room. I lifted my set back and checked to make sure my bets were still there. Luckily they were still there, all 800. I picked them and handled it with my teeth. I then flew over to my room and quickly put on all my clothes and the goggles. I put the saddle back on and strapped it down. Looked over the bed and smiled. Twilight was still there, sleeping peacefully. I flew over and gave her a kiss on the cheek. I then turned and flew downstairs and headed out the front door. As I hovered in place, I took a deep breath of fresh morning air. It was early, the sun just coming up. How did I wake up this early? I began flying forward at steady speed, looking for a store to buy some more food. After an hour of searching, I came across a nice little store on the outskirts of Canterlot, owned by a nice old stallion, whose coat was a dark gray and white mane and tail. Upon entering the store, I was greeted by the sound of old music. I scanned the small store, happy to see that it sold food. It even sold other goods. The old stallion looked down from the book he was reading just his glasses. Well now, you're a strange fella, aren't you? I took and walked up the counter. Yeah, I'm pretty strange. In more ways than one. The old stallion chuckled and fixed his glasses again and went back to reading his book. Don't worry, you're not the only pony is strange. I mean, look at me. I'm old and brittle, yet I still try to work and own a business. I smiled and began picking up the items I needed. Well, I know a lot of old ponies who still work, but you seem to be doing well for yourself. He nodded up with a smile, still reading. I'm persistent. I'd rather work than sit around all day. I picked up the last item I needed and put it in the basket I picked up. I don't think I could do that. I'd rather sit around all day than work. I spotted a bag of animal feed and smiled. I think I know someone who would like that. I put it in the basket and made my way back to the front. Looked at all the items and calculated the cost on a notebook. That comes to about 60 bits. I know how to put out the correct number of bits. I placed them on the counter and smiled. I like your store. He smiled proudly. Thank you. I've had it for years. I put the food I had brought in my saddlebag and turned back to the old stallion. You're welcome. I think I'm going to shop here from now on. He grinned. That would be great. That would be great. I walked out the door and left off the ground. Glad to be off my feet and away from the pain in my groin. I looked up in the air and pulled out the animal feed. I think Flushy could use it. But before I go there, I'm going to have to drop off my food. David scratched the back of his head. Where was Peter? He was supposed to meet him with himself to talk about future performances. This was odd. He usually was on time. As David sat on the couch wondering where Peter was, Greg walked in through the front door. He saw David and began to back out the room. David looked over at him and jumped up. Greg! Where's Peter? You was the last one to see him. Greg smiled nervously. I don't know. David glared at him and took a few steps closer to him. Where is he? I know you know. Greg coughed loudly and his horn began to glow. Sorry, but your Peter's another dimension. He then disappeared in a green flash. David shook his head. What did they mean by that? Flasher ran to the front door and closed it. She then quickly turned and smoked her signature away. There's nowhere left to run, Angel. Angel ran to the other side of the door and began to jump up and down. Flash shook her head. No, you know the rules. You must eat first before going outside to play. Angel settled and crossed his arms, saying that he wasn't going to eat first. Flash was patient right now. They had been at this for hours. She began to stare at him, a set that she barely used and had no control over. The stare. Angel's eyes widened, but before it could have full effect, it was interrupted. I'm not outside Flash's cottage. The bag of feeding might send it back. I smiled. I can't wait to see the look on her face when I handed I give up. I'm staying with handed it to her. I walked up to the cottage door and was about to knock when I heard on the other side. I shrugged. No use in knocking. I walked in. Hey, Flash, I looked at her and my eyes widened. She was doing the stare. Her eyes looked deep into mine, looking into my soul. They penetrated my mind, digging away at my sanity. I could feel my sanity being ripped from me. All my memories and thoughts were being replaced by those eyes. Those piercing eyes. Thankfully, she noticed it was me she was using Sarah and stopped. Oh my. I'm sorry. So sorry. I didn't hear her. Or see her. My mind was still filled with the image of those eyes. I collapsed and curled up into a ball. A small whimper escaped my lips. She looked down at me, a look of concern on her face. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to do that to you. Are you okay, Kiro? My left eye began to twitch. I couldn't think straight. I was on the verge of insanity. After a few minutes, she was able to get me to look at her, which was hard because every time I did, I remembered those eyes. She put on her best smile, trying to calm me down. I sighed, trying to clear my head and slowly sat up on my hunches. I'm okay. It's just those eyes. She nodded. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it to you. It was meant for my pet body Angel. I let out a ragged breath and stood. I forgive you. Just please don't let that happen again. I don't think I can take that again. She smiled shyly. Don't worry. I'll be careful around you with them. I smiled and pulled out the bag of feed. Here, I brought this for you. Her eyes brightened when she saw the bag. That's the best kind of feed on the market. Thank you. She took the bag of feed and put it on her back. I turned for the door, finally in a hurry to leave. Actually in a hurry to leave. You're welcome, Flasheye. I'm glad you like it. I heard a speaker behind me. I love it. Then I'm so certainly love it also. I smiled as I walked out. I hope they like it. I closed the door and quickly took the air, desperate to get away. As flew through the air, I shuddered. I couldn't stop thinking of those eyes. I was still on the verge of insanity. So close. Flew fast towards my house. I have to get back to my bed and hide under the covers. That's all I can think of to do. Twilight opened her eyes and smiled, remembering the night before. It had been funnier than their first time. As she sat up, she became confused. There was a large lump on the cover where Lance had been. She reached over and pulled the covers off the lump. It was Lance, in the fetal position and shaking. She became worried. What if this was because of last night? She had been sort of rough with him. Lance? Are you okay? He stopped shaking and looked up at her. A look of surprise on his face. Yeah, I'm fine. She glared slightly at him. Tell me what's wrong. He shook his head. No. She leaned her hand and glared harder. Lance! He instantly covered his face. I was given the stare by Fluttershy. Twilight put a hoof on his shoulder. That was something that nobody should go through. Are you gonna be okay, Lance? He gulped and nodded. Yes, I'll be fine. Twilight kissed her cheek. You better be. He smiled, jumped at her, and grabbed his hoof around her waist. I will be, if you let me hug you for a while. She would rise playfully. Fine. He tied his embrace on her and pushed her onto her back. He climbed up on top of her and laid down on her. He rested his head next to her and smiled. Just 5 minutes. She smiled. How about 10? He chuckled. Deal.